Well, if you could find it and give people direction, that'd be worth something.
What are these? See, this is what's hard to say. Like, you get hills like this, they could be mounds or they could be just hills. Look over there, that looks like a mound. We should just film this area.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
That looks like, I think that looks like a mound. I'm not even lying.
Go up to it. So I can...
So I'm standing here and we have what potentially looks like a mound, and this is pretty typical of what you see. You see a lot of times they're covered in grass, sediment, what have you, but you have a very clear mound-like structure and you have a very clear rise in elevation, and that's really what you're looking for. So you have no idea what's underneath these mounds. And there could be Native American remains, there could be giant remains. It's just all a matter of, there's just a lot of mystery surrounding all that. So we're going to keep looking around. Pretty cool. I think that looks like a mound.
What about over here? Like that thing over there?
Yeah. A lot of times they're snake-like like that too. Like that does look like a mound. I'm not even lying. But like I said, the only way to find out for sure is to dig into them and go to jail.
Let's do it.
It's a felony. I won't tell if you won't tell. The problem is, what do you do when you find the skeleton and people say, where'd you find it? Well, I dug into the mound and the government comes.
That's pretty big, man.
I think that, honestly, brother, that could be a mound. I'm not even lying. That's what they look like.
That's another one, too. I feel like.
I'm gonna take a few. I'm gonna use my phone for this. This whole stretch here could be a mound, a burial ground.
I mean, is it a coincidence that they're all together?
What?
Is it a coincidence that they're all together?
Probably not a coincidence.
Right.
I mean, it's only just one little thing you think know, but... So, as you see here, on camera here, I got a pretty clear mound structure. If you look around here, this entire area here in the woods of Brainerd, Minnesota. And this one here is probably the clearest mound. As I get close to it, you really see that it's long, shaped like a mound.
That's cool, man.
Right. I think these are mounds, but I mean, I'm obviously not a geologist or something, but I think they look like mounds. That's what you're looking for.
I think you're right. And we found them.
Didn't take that long either.
In my opinion, and there's probably more.
Yeah.
This is Lost Lake.
Or Lost. They won't know.
You might just
Lake, Lost Lake.
you might just have to clarify if anyone's ever interested
Yeah.
in coming to see them.
You say the area around Gull Lake.
Yeah, area around Gull Lake.
Yeah. Brainerd, Minnesota. Yeah, if somebody wanted to come find them, we could clarify that.
You'd kind of be the first, I feel like. I don't think anyone's got that information.
No.
The information that they gave us is very broad.
What it makes you wonder what you would have been able to find in the 1800s where they tore them all up and destroyed them all.
Right,
These are hundreds of them.
right,
I mean, Minnesota's like the mountain capital of the world.
right. Is it?
I mean, they don't actually call it that, but essentially it is.
Think so?
Yeah. I mean, you find them in Ohio and Wisconsin and like the whole Midwest, but like Minnesota is the hot spot for it.
I think it's pretty cool that we found mounds that weren't marked out as mounds.
Right.
You know? In
Yeah.
some ways, I think that's way cooler than
Finding the
going to a place where it's all marked off mound. You know?
Yeah.
No matter how big the mound is.
Yeah, I mean, people go, oh, he went to the park and filmed himself.
Right.
Which is fine, but yeah, in the middle of the woods, that's cooler.
This actually takes a little bit of effort. And like, way better to not know, kind of discover it for yourself than just be given directions to this site that is blocked off where people visit often.
Right.
No one would expect mounds out here.
No.
You wouldn't expect it.
If you don't know about them, and not very many people do, you'd walk right by them.
I think those were mounds.
I think
For
they
sure.
were too. They're just too. I mean, that's not a natural. Those
Out
aren't
of the
natural.
ordinary. Compared to the rest of this terrain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those are. I'm almost 100%.